The Elder Wand. The most powerful wand ever made. The Resurrection Stone. The Cloak of Invisibility. Together they make the Deathly Hallows. Together they make one Master of Death.
Hi guys, it's Fentony. We've got some more Fantastic Beasts characters for the second film that have been revealed, and one of them's a pretty big deal. I'm gonna go into some minor spoilers here, so if you want to avoid them, just skip this video. Nicolas Flamel's the big character that's been announced, and he'll be played by Brontis Jordawotsky. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Nicolas Flamel is the alchemist who created the Philosopher's Stone, and the Philosopher's Stone could create the elixir of life, as well as transform any metal into pure gold. The stone was the main plot point of the first book and film, and Voldemort wanted to use the elixir of life to create a new body for himself. Voldemort only wanted to use the elixir of life to create a body. He didn't want to rely on the elixir, as to stay immortal he would have to keep drinking it, but we know Voldemort had his Horcruxes, and he only wanted to use the stone to gain a body. But as we saw in the Goblet of Fire, Voldemort found another way to make a body. Dumbledore and Flamel agreed they should destroy the stone, even though it would mean the death of Flamel and his wife, but according to Dumbledore, their deaths would be like going to bed after a very, very long day. With the inclusion of Flamel, it's safe to say we're going to learn more about his relationship with Dumbledore, and it seems likely we're going to see the Philosopher's Stone as well. The second Fantastic Beasts film will be set partly in France, and I suspect that Grindelwald has travelled there to find Flamel. Gellert Grindelwald, played by Johnny Depp, has been set up as the main villain of the Fantastic Beasts series, and I believe that Grindelwald thinks that Flamel's Philosopher's Stone is in fact the Resurrection Stone, one of the 3 Deathly Hallows. Grindelwald wants to find the Deathly Hallows, and at this point Grindelwald should have the Elder Wand, so him looking for the Resurrection Stone and mistaking it for the Philosopher's Stone doesn't seem too outrageous to me. Grindelwald wants to become the invincible Master of Death and use the Deathly Hallows to fulfill his goal of overthrowing the international statute of Wizarding Secrecy and to force Muggles into subservice. The International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy safeguards the wizarding community from Muggles, and it hides its presence from the world at large. But Grindelwald believes this law was actually created to protect the Muggles. Grindelwald is the master of the Elder Wand, and I feel he will use the wand in the second film. The Cloak of Invisibility also is a Deathly Hallow, and it belongs to the Potters, so maybe we're going to see one of Harry's ancestors with the cloak at some point. And the Resurrection Stone is part of Marvolo Gaunt's ring at this time, so maybe we'll see all 3 Hallows, as Grindelwald is being set up as the main villain, and it is his goal to acquire all 3. Grindelwald's not going to acquire the stone or the cloak, but it would be a nice little nod if we got to see them. But I am a big fan of the theory that Grindelwald goes searching for them, and at the moment he mistakes the Philosopher's Stone for the Resurrection Stone. We also got a bit more Fantastic Beasts 2 news when the Fantastic Beasts Twitter account posted this image of a travel application by Newt Scamander. The film will also be partially set in London, and I think it's likely we're going to see the Ministry of Magic. We saw it a few times in the Harry Potter books and films, so we might go back there, and it'll be interesting to see how it looks in the 1920s. On the application it says that Newt is travelling for personal reasons, so maybe this is him trying to get to France, but the Ministry denies his travel, with the reason subject uncooperative and evasive on reasons for last trip. This must be talking about his trip to America in the first film. The image doesn't reveal too much, apart from little details about Newt, but maybe this is why he has to find another way to France. The film is still over a year away, but I'm going to continue making more videos, and I'm tempted to start making more lore and backstory videos, so if you'd like to see stuff like that, please let me know. So what do you think? Is Grindelwald going to France to find Flamel, and does he falsely believe that the Philosopher's Stone is the Resurrection Stone, one of the 3 Deathly Hallows? So leave all your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're just finding my channel for the first time and you enjoy the wizarding world of Harry Potter and other fantasy stuff, especially Game of Thrones, please hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like on it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.